Look at the roofing. The roofing, they use different kind. They use the palm stock. They use the palm stock. They also use the grasses. They also use the chukuchiki to do what? To do the roofing. You see? And look at it. The oldest building, and it doesn't rust.
This roof, was it renovated or it has been like this since?
Actually, the roofing. Sometimes it normally will be renovated.
Okay.
Even the building body structure.
But using the same materials.
Using the same material. But the structures and the pillars and the structure and the conical bricks are still remain the way it's set.
Wow.
Wow. One moving here, you see some of the ancient buildings in Kano. These are some of the ancient buildings in Kano. This is one of the guest house, they call it Gidan Makama. Gidan Makama is the guest house of the British colonials. In the State Road, there is somebody, a white man that stayed there. His name is Hans Bishop. Hans Bishop can speak Hausa very well. Whenever they send a message to from the Emirate to him, we say, go to our son's place, Dan Hausa now. That is why the house was named Gidan Hausa. It's a nickname. Gidan Hausa means the son of the Hausa. Because Gidan Rufa, I've already told you about Gidan Rufa, that's the Emir's palace, where the Emir normally stays now. This is the ancient central mosque, which normally pray, the Kano Middle School, Rufa College, and the temporary office of Lord Lugar. I tell you all about the Lord Lugar stays here, and he now makes this place as a guest house. And when we go, this is a gate given to him by one of the king in Lupe. And when we go inside, I'll tell you much about the gate. The gate is inside. So you are welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Among those, I listed the 15 gate for you. Among the 15 gate, now you are going to the open gallery to see some of the 5 among the 15 gates. These are the 5 gates among the 15 gates. The Kofan Weka, the Kofan Kabaga, the Kofan Naisa, the Kofan Dukawia, and Opal Gadangaya. Kofan means gate. These are the real gates in Kano. Just look at it, feel it.
Very strong.
Very, very. You see, just look at it, it's blacksmith. It's not welder, it's blacksmith. And these are some of the ancient gates. And when the British came, they came through this Opal Kabaga. And when you look at it, you see some of the holes.
Holes, yeah.
You see?
These are bullet
holes when you look at it. But when the British came, they made the gate close. So no how they can enter Kano. That is when they used that 75-meter long-range Kano to bomb the gate. So this is the gate the British betrayed Kano. They entered through Kano in 3rd of February 1903. So this is the actually real gate in Kano. So when we move over there to, you see some of the bar lock used by the British colonials. When they came to Kano, after they overthrew Kano, when they came to Kano, this is the kind of padlock used. Then to lock the gate, they stopped using our own padlock and they now brought their own padlock and look at it.
Wow.
They open it and after 6, they lock it up.
They lock it up.
So this is the padlock.
Ancient padlock. This is another one.
This is another one padlock too. So we are finished with gallery 1. We have moved to the gallery 2, and this is gallery 3. The gallery 1 talk about the introduction and the conical and the ancient port. The gallery 2 talk about the introduction and the buildings. Instead, we are in gallery 3. We are moving to the gallery 4. Wow. The gallery 4 talk about the ruling houses in Kano. The ancient ruling houses in Kano. So let's start for the Stone Age period. In the Stone Age period, this is Stone Lighter. There's no matches. In ancient days, this is what they used to scratch. And when they scratch it, and the fire will come out.
Yes.
So this is the stone light used. For the Stone Age period, they now moved to the iron ore. And in the iron ore, that's when you get the blacksmith factory. The people that normally melt the iron. You see the blacksmith iron. The factory I show you there, this is where they normally put them out, and they'll be pumping it.
From here.
When they pump it, they will put a coal, and that's how they'll be melting iron. When they melt the iron, then change it to design to different kind of directions. So this is the Stone Age period, and this is the iron ore period. So we'll move to the worshipping of this Mbarbara on top of the Dalahi. I've already tell you about the historical places.
Yes.
The Kano City was engaged, the Museum 2, the Emir's Palace, Gidan Makama 3, the Ofamata Dai Pit 4, the Kurumi Market 5, and the Dalai Hill 6. In over 8,000 years back, there's a traditional worshippers normally worship a shrine on top of the hill. They used to come and do their festival. They call them Maguzawas in Hausa language. They used to come and do a festival, slaughtering ram, goat, and other things. They worship. This is the chief prince. They call it Mbarbara, and the gods was Barushi. The chief prince will go to the peoples and tell them what and what, maybe what and what will happen in the year. There will be raining, there will be hot, there will be other things. And that is their own worshipping, their idols worshiper.
This was before the coming of the religions,
before the coming of religion. I'm telling you, this is what I'm telling you, it's over 1,000 years back.
Wow.
Ago. Wow. And extended during the King's Amia, there's somebody, destruction of Mbarbara during the region of King's Amia, there's somebody, his name is Bagauda. Bagauda is the son of Bau and the grandson of Bahajida. He came from Daura. He came with a merchant man, and the people that destroyed the idols worshiper. They wanted to stop worshipping on top of the hill. They destroyed them, burned them, killed some, burned the shrine, destroyed them. After destroying them, that is when Bagauda now became the first king in Kano. You get it? This is the first regime of Mbarbara and Barbushe. After them, Bagauda now became the first king in Kano. That is why they say Kano ruling houses. The Kano ruling houses is divided into two. The Hape and Fulani. Hape are the real house, the people that owns the town.
Yes.
The first king under the Hape dynasty is Bagauda. Bagauda became the first king. Why? Because he destroyed the idols worshipper. Then the first dynasty was during the Mbarbara and Barbushe. After destroying them, Bagauda now became the first king in Kano. He started ruling in the year 999 AD to 1063. He ruled. Waziri ruled Jigamasu, Seki Jigamasu, the king of Waziri, the son of Waziri. He was the one that gave order that she start the city wars. So the Bagauda ruling houses, Muhammad Rufa ruling houses. Muhammad Rufa was the last king that stayed there, and also he was the one that built the new Emir's Palace over there. So his family ruled too. From there, the Kutumbawa, the Kutumbis are the last dynastic under the Hape. Before the Fulani came. The Fulani came, that's the Jihad, you know, the Jihad of Usman Dan Fodio. Yeah. They started the Jihad 1804, and then I came to Kano 1807. When they came to Kano 1807, that's when they conquered Muhammad al-Wali on his 43 Hape king. They conquered him, and they now appointed the first Fulani emir, which was Suleiman B. Abahama. Suleiman B. Abahama was the first Fulani emir in Kano, and there are 15 Fulani emir that rule Kano. Under the 15 Fulani emir that rule Kano, come to see the 9 pictures among them.
Wow.
The 9 pictures among them, you see the Emir Ali Abdullahi Baba. Emir Ali Abdullahi Baba, when the British came to Kano in 1901, he was the one that is ruling. And they now conquered him in 1903. And he was the first Emir was deposed and was taken to exile to Lokoja, which I've already tell you. Yes. And then appointed his younger brother Muhammad Abbas Abdullahi. From there, Usman Abdullahi, Dansoho. From there, Abdullahi Bayaro. Abdullahi Bayaro is the father of Sunusi I and also Ado Bayaro. Sunusi I and Ado Bayaro are brothers. Sunusi I ruled for 10 years, 1953 to 1963. And also, he was also deposed. Just like the way Emir Ali Abdullahi was deposed by the British colonials, that is why Sunusi I, he too was deposed by the Northern Premiers. Ahmed Bello Sokoto, because of the constitution. He was taken to Azare for Azare to withdraw. And his uncle now ruled. After deposing him, they now appointed his uncle as the Emir of Kano. His uncle is the shortest serving Fulani Emir. He ruled for 6 months, and he died. He fell sick and he died. When he died, followed by Ado Bayero. Ado Bayero is the longest serving Fulani Emir in Kano. He was born in 1930. At the age of 33 years old, that is when he became the Emir of Kano in 1963, and also he died in 2014. He's the longest serving Fulani Emir in Kano. He spent 51 years on top of throne.
Wow.
Followed by Sunusi II, the grandson of Sunusi I. You see the history repeated itself.
Yes.
What happened to the grandfather? That's the same thing that happened to him. He too ruled for 6
We all know this.
He too ruled for 6 years. You see, you and I don't supposed to be taken for Twitter, and also he was deposed
Yeah.
by the state government. He was taken to Nasarawa for Nasarawa to Lagos, and the present Emir Aminu Ado Bayero.
Which is this grandson of
Aminu Abdullahi Bayero is the grandson of Abdullahi Bayero.
Abdullah Bayero.
Sunusi 1 is the grandfather of Sunusi 2. Abdullahi Bayero is the grandfather of Aminu Ado Bayero. Ado Bayero is the father of Aminu Ado Bayero.
Okay, this is awesome. History.
It's a history about the Kano ruling house.